Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I'm your host Kusanagi. Thank you for joining my stream today once again. Um, I'm trying to be consistent as I possibly can be, and you'll notice something very different. I'm actually sitting on my couch, so I decided to move it forward to my table just for sake of comfort. Um, yeah, just get it out there, right? It is what it is. Uh, yeah, welcome to the stream. Hope you guys enjoyed today's content. We will be covering obviously free to play progression in Etheria Restart. So where we are at. Obviously, I haven't been grinding a lot on the game or on that specific account because of we had a two times event or 2x event over the weekend, which is something that I grinded but didn't have enough resources to actually go through it without having to purchase anything, and I'm trying to keep it free to play. Um, sorry, and so we'll see where we are at, and then we'll go from there. So for now, let's just take a chill, sit back, relax, grab yourself a coffee or something. Well, I should actually grab myself a coffee. Um, if you're on the chat, say hi. Let us know where you are chatting to us from or where you are watching from. We are currently live on Twitch, YouTube, and Kick. At the moment, you can find me on Twitch, Kusanagi Ryu 01, uh, Kusanagi-Gaming on YouTube, and then Kusanagi Ryu 01 on Kick as well. Um, so, yeah, be it as it may. I'll drop the links in the description down below if you're watching the VOD later. But yeah, that is pretty much it. We are currently standing on, for Twitch, we are currently standing on 135 or 137 followers. Um, and we're trying to get it to 200. So let's see if we can make that happen. Over on YouTube, we are nearing 1,500 subscribers. So um, that's doing good. Doing good. And over on Kick, we only have 3 followers at the moment, so let's try and push our Kick community forward as well. So you also notice that the chat on Kick and on Twitch is followers only. It's a followers only chat, so if you want to support the channel, click the follow button. It does help us to grow and to create more content later down the line as we go along. So who am I missing over here? Hey, Sahi. Hello. And again, for some reason, it's not popping up on my stream chat, which is weird. But anyway, we can fix that quickly. There we go. And for some reason, the bot isn't working properly either. Oy. Let's just have a look at that as well. Well, maybe later. I'll just have a look at that. It's kind of silly that I always have to check on these things, and I do it before the time, and then it still doesn't want to work. So that kind of gets irritating after a while. But let's do this. Mod. Yeah, Streamlabs is already one of my things, so I don't know why it's not working. Don't know why my chat is not working on the Streamlabs bot. It's very irritating actually. Okay, but before we hop into the game, we are just going to sit and chill for a bit. Make sure we are comfortable. Make sure we are playing everything, going through the motions of everything, catching up, and then we move forward from there, right? So, hmm, it's kind of weird. I mean, does that mean my alerts are not working either? Um, and I have no way to test it right now. Uh, it's kind of silly. There is one way of testing it though. I'm going to do this. Let's see if it works. Yep, should work perfectly fine. All right. So like I mentioned, I actually just decided that I actually want to grab myself a cup of coffee. I haven't had coffee today yet, so huh, that's a bonus. Also, we have 2 hours before the Asia server on Etheria restart resets. So I'll go through some progression stages. I'll go through everything I've done so far. We are going to see if we can progress further in some of the PvE stages, like Teramaton, Doki Doki, Aurora, some of the other things as well. And then at the end, right at the end of the stream, we'll consider doing some summons because I think I've got like something like 50 or 60 summon tickets that I actually want to do on stream to catch my live my live reactions to some of the stuff that we get. Okay, so with that being said, I am just quickly going to stay back, just grab myself a coffee quickly, and then I'll be back in 5 minutes. And until then, enjoy some music, and I'll see you guys just now. Right, we are back. We are back. We are back. Yeah, I just had to grab me a quick cup of coffee before we actually get into it. Um, let's have a look. All right, so we're going to hop into Etheria. We'll probably grind quite a bit going forward, especially um, for the progression of the account, right? So I just want to check something quickly. Yeah, we'll do that. So if you are in the chat and you haven't registered or followed the channel as yet or anything like that, I am switching on followers mode only. Okay, so it's just to prevent some spam bots because recently there's been a whole influx of bots and spam and other things that's popped up on stream, and I literally had to end up banning the same bot with different accounts like all the time. And well, I left him there for a bit, viewage, just to push up the numbers a bit. But then initially I just ended up banning him. So I'm just gonna log into the game. I am going to switch my accounts over as well. And then just before we do the summons, I might just look at my main accounts again, because I do run two accounts, obviously, my main and then my free to play. And then we'll take it from there, right? Because clearly this game is addictive. It's very addictive, to be honest with you. So yeah, okay, let's hop into the game and see what we do. All right, so we are here in the game. Um, Obviously standard stuff. I did do a run of some sort. I've got like over 600 stamina, which I was over capped, and that was a mistake on my part for using my gems the day before. Um, so I am over capped, which means I'm going to be using that just to grind out some stuff and then go from there. I think we were grinding Doki Nightmare 1, so yeah, we will obviously push further than that. So for the meantime, let's just run that again, and then we'll just have a look at what we need to do for today. Like, this union is going to get disbanded anyway, so that's fine. I'm hoping to join another union pretty soon, and then we still need to look at the hyperlink charter. So we finished the first one, and then we eventually reconfigured it to get all of those investments back, right? So we're going to be doing this, and then we'll be looking at how's it, Wendell? How's it, Wendell? Good, man. Thanks, man, buddy. Thanks. Thanks for popping in, man. Sorry, the bot on YouTube is a bit weird, because it took your whole section there and actually put it as your name. But thanks, man. Thanks for popping by. Yes, I am streaming every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday now. From 8 until whatever time suits my desires, basically. And then I'll be doing a number of different games. So this is just one of them. I'm looking to do other games as well. I'll probably pick up something like Marvel Arrival soon again, and I'll pick up, maybe I haven't played Call of Duty in such a long time. I might pick it up again. But yeah, thanks for joining, man. It's really it's good hearing from you after such a long time. Nah, not full time, not full time, not full time, not full time yet, not full time yet. We're looking to do that, but that is something that me and my fiance must discuss. And yeah, we'll decide from there. But I'm not full time on streaming. I'm still just part time. I still have my day job, which is which is cucking people out. Um, but yeah, it's been a quest, man. It's been a quest. All right, so chat. We do have about 83 summons for today. Shit, that's a lot. I thought it was less. So we'll wait until the server reset, which is at 10 o'clock. Just to collect some more of these, and then we'll see if we can end up on like 100 summons or something for the stream, and we'll do like a rage stream and do 100 summons for the stream. There is also a new character coming out in the game on Thursday, I think, but she's going to be an Apex LD warrior character like this, so she'll most likely fall here. But she will have her own banner, which means we will need Apex summons to summon her as well. So yeah, we'll look at that. Nah, bro, los die Cronus, man. Leave the Cronus. Nah, buddy. Leave the Cronus alone, bro. Leave the Cronus alone. I can't. Nah, bro, I can't. My psyche will bother me, man, the whole time if I have to use. No, I can't do that. But what do you think about the streaming setup now? You know, I literally changed my entire setup. So I had to get a new mic, new camera, new PC, everything. I had to get a whole new setup. After the last time I streamed, which was like what, 2 years ago almost, or a year and a half ago, something like that. So yeah. This is bloody random. So this game, we still have to do the 7-day progression as well, which means I need to take one character up to 6-star, which will have to happen now. And then I need to finish this, which is probably going to be done now. And then we'll have the new 7-day event that we have to do, and then I can collect my free unit, which is over here. And then from this phase 2 that we have to do as well. So that's also there. Yeah, so I'm streaming live on Twitch, Kick, and YouTube. Do me a favor, if you have a Kick account, go and follow me there as well, as I'm trying to build the community and ask the guys in the group to show me some love, man, just to follow me on Kick. I am trying to grow the community on there as well. I'm currently nearing 1,500 subscribers on YouTube, so we're getting there. And on Twitch, I'm nearly over 200. I'm getting close to 200 followers, so we're nearly there as well. And then I'm trying to grow the community over on Kick as well. So yeah. Oh, tell your wife I say hi. We haven't spoken in such a long time, so it's quite natural. But say hi to the wife and the kids for me as well. Alright, so chat, we are obviously going to do a couple of things. We still need to look at we are 6-starring. We are 6. I will most likely want to 6-star a Mocha over here. Because I use her a lot. I use her in every mode almost. But we need 3 more of these, and we can't craft more. We can only craft 2. So I need like another red shadow print. So just for the sake of it, I'm actually going to go check the shops. It might only happen on the reset. that we actually get like years one, but I can't get it, so I'll probably only be able to get it after I summon. And then there's the arena shop, which I'm chasing the perfect lattice over here, which is very good actually. Then there is this, yeah, which is another thing. I'm actually saving up for the Orange Shadow Print, maybe the Apex prototype, since I have Apex summons. Raid Shadows, Raid Shadow Legends. I have played, if it's Raid Shadow Legends or what you're talking about, then yeah, I have played the Shadow Legends before. I've got like 4 accounts on it. But yeah, it's been it's been probably like a few years that I haven't been on the game. So yeah, let's have a look. Okay, cool. So we've got our 7-day. That's done. Doki Doki is done. So we can claim that. And now we're just waiting for the server reset, and then we can continue with that. On the hyperlink, we have some more here. So I've just got some more ramble gear, which is nice, which I'm going to need later down the line. And then yeah, so that's pretty much it. So if we look at the challenges for today, is I need to be able to push this to about at least Nightmare 3. Bro, I haven't been on Raid Shadow Legends for 2 years. I think I was still in top 3 of my clan when I was still active. I haven't been playing, so I'm not sure what's going on there. I probably missed out on some of all the mythicals. But I haven't played that game in such a long time. I still have it though, but I haven't been worrying too much about it. So we'll be pushing Termaton until we get to Hell 3 or Nightmare 3 into Hell 1. Maybe that, and then we'll push Doki Doki until we get to Nightmare 3 Hell 1 as well. And then Aurora, I want to try and get to like hard 1 at least. And then with the shells, I want to see if I can get to at least Nico Nana. But then again, I will also need to look at my character progression as to see where and how I'm going to build my characters out in terms of gear. Yes, my love, I am drinking out of your cup. It was the closest one I could find. Yo, Wendell. Say hi to my fiance in chat, bro. Yay. Why are you moaning if I'm drinking out of your cup? Huh? No, I don't wanna. What's that? So, love, in case you've missed it, we've nearly got 100 summons that we can do for the end of the stream. So we've got about 83 tickets at the moment at server reset, which is at 10 o'clock. We'll probably have 90 or so. So we'll see. So we might be able to do like 100 pools. Yay, Jai Wendell. Don't take her side. If we go fight, get 7 of them, and we push fantastic. What is going on with my bot? Stream elements timed out for reasons, too many symbols. Yo, Toshiko VT1, thanks for the follow, man. Hope you enjoy the stream. My love, why are you sending so many things, symbols and stuff? I'm gonna actually switch off this bot quickly. Give me a second. I am just going to switch off the stream elements bot because this thing is actually irritating me. Because for some reason, at most of the times, it will time people out for no reason, and it's I just can't deal with this thing. Problem is I can't switch it off because there's other things that's connected to it. Yeah, no, sure, brother. No, definitely. Definitely. We'll definitely have a look at that. Bro, it's gonna take some time. It's gonna take some time. Hey baby, we're gonna live stream the dingus now. The wedding. No man, what's going on with this thing? Hold on. Here we go. That should fix it. I mean, this bot is really irritating on Twitch. Really. I'm not on TikTok just yet. I am considering to set it up. I'm still busy with it, but I'm not there yet. Alright, so let's continue with this. I mean, trying to get some more wishing orbs here. Hey, yo, Toshiko VT1, where are you chatting to us from, man? Or is it someone that I know? We're looking for that books. This is the books. Yep, let's go. We've got the books. 100%. So if anyone's in the stream from last week, right, and you see something different, I'm actually sitting on my couch. I moved my couch closer to the table because I didn't want to sit on the chair. I was actually hurting my butt. So I just decided, okay, I'm gonna just move the couch to the table, and it's just better that way. No man, come on, give me some more. Away, Wendell, no problem. Hey, what's a big butt? Go away. No worries, Wendell. I can give you some tips, bro. It's not a problem at all. I mean, I have been doing this for a bit. I'm not too clued up with the whole TikTok scene yet, but I am getting there. Studying up about that as well before I actually go into it. Okay, so we've got about 2,000 coins here, and those 2,000 coins, I'm actually just going to grab me a red shadow print because I need it for Ramoka. Um, and then I'll grab like these 3 Apex tickets because I need more summons. I need to get to like 100 summons when server reset happens. And then I'll grab. Oh hey, how's it, young man? Haven't heard from you guys in a while. I'll grab that, and I'll grab these Shadow Prints as well. Um, so pretty much, like, okay, if I can give some advice to anyone starting off as a new streamer, I mean, I'm still a fairly new streamer. I've only streamed like once or twice in the last couple of years, on and off the whole time. But now we finally set to put together like a timesheet where we're actually going to stream, and we did a podcast also, like last year, um, the year before that actually. We did a podcast as well. We are bringing that back as well. Um, so if I can give you any advice, even for myself included, when you start streaming, you're going to stream to no one, right? And the key to it is just to push forward. You shouldn't worry about streaming to people in the beginning or anything like that. You should just push forward. And actually get. Oh yeah, that's another thing. I actually want to play Splitgate because I've got some friends that's playing Splitgate at the moment, and I want to get into that as well. Um, so maybe tomorrow, I'll jump onto Splitgate, and then I'll see how that is. But yeah, as I was saying, like streaming is not a difficult thing. It's tough on the mental, yes, because you're streaming and you're trying to build a following and you're trying to do this and you're trying to do that. However, it does take some time to actually get into the swing of things. So you shouldn't be discouraged if you don't see anything happening like in the beginning or from the get-go, right? Just keep on pushing forward, keep on putting in the time, putting in the effort, and then we'll go from there. Away, Wendell, definitely. I'll definitely, I'll definitely do that. I just want to quickly under Streamlabs. Um, I don't think this, I don't think this bot is too friendly because this bot is almost saying hello to everything you're saying. It's another problem with AI. AI is a thing of they believe that they control everything. Um, I'll just switch that off quickly. Okay, that should be fine. And how are you finding it? How's Splitgate for you? I know some of my other friends also playing it, but I haven't started yet.
どうしたの？スイーツが食べたいの？とろけるハートチョコケーキとヘルシーなフルーツパイ、どっちがいい？私へのサプライズなの？最高！
Yeah, I've played casuals. I've played BR casuals. I've got I think I've got 4 wins in BR casual at the moment, which is not a lot, but it's it's a decent amount. I mean, so it's the way to go.
私の大事なお友達、シュガーとアグーだよ。かわいい。
I'm just glad they brought back like all the old guns from original Warzone days, like the HDR. Although the Grau is on the conversion kit, that's still a good gun though. Okay, but coming back into this, so I've brought up my Ramoka to 5-star, and I'm just going to max her out. I'm not going to max her out because I need the content for her.
私の大事なお友達、シュガーとアグーだよ。
And then what I'll do is
私よりずっと強いんだ。
I'll now go through the like the process of actually beating some of the stages, going through the stages, making sure everything is going smoothly because I need to push to Hell 1, Hell 2, maybe.
そ
if I can, but that also means I need to invest a lot into some of my other characters. Right now, our gear is not very good.
いつも忙しそうだね。疲れたらキャンディーを食べるといいよ。
Spectre is quiet. I found it more epic and a lot going on around it. Oh wait, I'll check it out. Definitely. Thanks, man. I'll check it out. So right now my character here is not built very well. I need to push into her skills. Definitely the skill 3 I need to push into because that does give us some more speed and some more damage. And obviously it allows the stun. So I do have the 3 letters for her to actually push into her. Just the problem is I don't have the investment here for the little tokens here that you use. And then I need to farm some shells because I don't have the proper shells for her. I need to get to Nikonana so I can actually get proper shells for her. So for now, I'll keep on the Budo Panda. That's not the best, but it is what it is, basically.
まだまだ知らないことはたくさんあるんだね。
So there. So we need 16 more of this. So I'll just take it from there. And then we need another 45. Okay, so we need a lot more of this as well. So we'll take it from here. And then we'll take the 45 from here. And then we need another 80 on the side as well. Yo, that's quite expensive. And now we don't have the capacity to do so, so let's go to my inventory. I'm just going to check my inventory to see if I don't have any of those just hanging around there, like materials. So, yep, there's some there. And then there is some over there. So that should push her skill 3 to max.
とろけるハートチョコケーキやったー。
And that is cool. Now I'm happy with that. So now that will definitely push up more, and then we can just look at the gear later as we go along. But that's a good choice, man. That's a good choice. You tend to want to lean to things that do better for you as you go further or progress further in life. And yeah, man, you need to make changes where changes are necessary. And you'll also notice that once you do that, people will start falling, like the people that doesn't matter will start falling away. Okay, so we are now set, I think, to go for there's another 3 prototypes over there, so I think we're pushing nicely on summonings. So we're on 89 at the moment, so almost 100. Once we hit 100, we'll do some pulls. So we are now set to take on some of the bosses, because I need to push into deeper content, more detailed content in the game. It does become a little bit of a thing of where you get stagnant if you don't progress frequently, and I need to do this as well. So I'm just going to follow these two. So I'll follow the 7-day progression and the hyperlink charter in order to progress further into the game as to what you want. So if we look at the shells, not this one, we'll look at the Commission Chronicles. We need to finish that, right? But what I want to do is actually just see if I can progress further into this first, which is hard with me. Now let's just look at our character setup. Wow. So we've got Valerian. Valerian skill 3 is max, that is what we need. Then we've got Ditting, which is a staple in this account. And then we'll just pull up a few. We'll pull up a few over here, and then I think we need about 10 here as well. and then that will speed us up over there. And then we need about 30 over here. So what's the advanced crafting? Medium. Oh, so that's advanced crafting. Okay, we can just switch on to that. So I didn't even know we can do that. What? So we'll do that. And I don't think we'll be able to. No, we will. So that has to wait until we get to that last bit, which is over there. Then we got the Lily. Lily also needs some skill investment, and then we've got Freya that we're going to be using as well. And I might use Dinah as well. So let's see what we can do with this. With 4 characters in, so we are going to manual this. I am not going to auto this at all. I'm not even sure if I can auto it. But we'll try. We'll try. Okay, so Lily was supposed to go first in order to get the attack buff, but obviously now with the upgrades on that thing, he's a bit faster than her, so we'll just use him. It's okay. Then we'll buff him to bring him forward again, and then we'll AoE with her just to get that. That's the nightmare, so it takes like 12% more damage when attacked. So the thing that I'm afraid of currently is the fact that my stuff isn't geared properly, and I can't do a lot. So I might have to go with double sustain, which means double healers. But we'll see just now how that goes. Hopefully no one dies. Well, I said hopefully. Alright, that thing is doing some damage. We'll keep the turn meter on her. We'll do the single damage. And then he will probably die now, yep. So I do need to look at the gear, just to see if we can push the gear up a bit more. But I have no silver for that either. So because I did use a lot of it to upgrade a lot of things. So going forward, we'll probably need to invest into that as well. Alright, we'll drop another AE. So far the run is going okay. It's not too bad. It can be a lot better. Because I think on my other account I finished this like in 30 seconds or 50 seconds. So, but obviously we're progressing on a new account. But so far this account is a lot more cracked than my main account. We'll just buff them a bit more. And there we go. That is nightmare. So 2 minutes, it's not essential, it's not ideal. You want to go a lot quicker than that. But we won't be grinding her anytime soon anymore, right? So we'll be grinding we'll be going for Nikonana, but we need to get to level 35 first. Because I need those shells. I need White Fang, I need Artisan, I need Gigabyte. I need those guys to actually progress further into where I am at. So what we will do is Um, so what we will do is we will do some runs in. Let's go here. We'll do some investigations. And then we'll just farm some investigations as we do other things.
わかったよ。
Leon, we're not using you anymore.
私に任せて。
Here's a mocha. Oh, it's Liner. We'll auto that.
一緒に夢でも見ようか。
So a lot of this is actually when you actually get to a point where you can actually grind properly, then or have this proper gear, you can just auto everything. Everything just becomes
たまには
easy to do.
ハーフチームに浸るのも悪くないでしょ。よろしい。いただくぞ。キャンディーの準備完了。よーし。火力嬉しいな。甘いものいっぱい食べて。
So essentially that's the runtime that I'm looking for, like 20 seconds, 26, 20, 30 seconds. It's not always achievable, especially in the higher tier stuff, but we can do it. It's not impossible.
たまにはハクチュームに浸るのも悪くないでしょ。シュガー、アグー、出番だよ。一緒に夢でも見ようか。ビデオさんと一緒なら。キャンディーの準備完了。よーし、火力全開。はっ。やっと勝てましたね。
It looks like we're gonna get another summon, so we should be close to like 100 summons now.
いつでも作戦を開始できる。たまにはハクチュームに浸るのも悪くないでしょ。シュガー、アグー、出番だよ。一緒に夢でも見ようか。ビデオさんと一緒なら。キャンディーの準備完了。よーし、火力勝った。悪者はキャンディー食べちゃダメだもんね。
Okay, so let me just check my spam filter quickly. No, we'll take that off. If we can go. Yeah, we can. We'll take that off for now. All right. Okay, so it seems like I kind of fixed the bot issue. So that shouldn't be too much of a concern going forward now. All right, so we're here, right? So we can now just comfortably farm this while I do other things in progression further into the game.
私に任せて。
So yeah, I'm just gonna let this run, minimize it, and then we're gonna go move on to other content up until we hit level 35, and then we can do the Nikonana runs. So the most important thing for me now is to see if I can get to Nightmare 2, Nightmare 3 on Doki Doki, and then we can possibly look at doing some summons, which are nearly at 100. So where are we currently looking for in our summons? We are looking for Kloss, number one. Ziada, we are looking for her as well, Auntie Zaida. And then we're looking for, there was one more, if I'm not mistaken, that I was specifically looking at, and that was Messiah as well. So that's Messiah, Ziada, and then Kloss. So those are the ones that I'm looking for currently on this account, and hopefully I get them, right? So now we can start progressing into the actual game. Because I think the account was a bit stagnant for the last 2 days, since I haven't been focusing much on progressing, as I wanted to do it on stream, so that you can see that this game is very free to play friendly, right? There's no need to spend money in this game if you don't want to spend money in the game. You can if you want to. If you want to support the devs and support the company, then yeah, sure, you can. But you don't necessarily have to. So let's have a look and see if we can do Nightmare 2. So the team currently is Lily, Valerian, Namoka, Dinah, and then Kazuya the Reverie. Since we use her to put them to sleep, she will be replaced by Kloss going forward once I get her. Namoka's our main damage dealer, Valerian is our main healer or sustainer, and then Lily is just a speed buff or an attack buff to actually just progress to the. But hopefully the gear that I have on is not too much of an issue. So we'll place the debuff. So we get the damage break over there. That's fine. And then we place the buff on the Mocha. And then we attack with the Mocha. That's a one-shot kill. Now we get to Kazuya and put them to sleep. Thank you. So obviously, as you know, if you put someone to sleep in the game, or if you stun them, the moment you attack them, it wakes them up. So if there's any other unit that is not stunned or asleep, attack that unit first. Or don't try and wake the others up. So this run should be fairly okay. We'll put him to sleep again. Okay, that didn't work. We might as well just end up killing him because now we're a lot more safer into the run. Also switch to the AoE and attack. And that concludes Nightmare 1. I mean, that was simple enough, right? That was on the dot of 1 minute run. I would like to get it lower. That was Nightmare 2, sorry. So now we'll go into Nightmare 3 and see if we can do the same thing. So if we do get comfortable in getting past Nightmare stages, then we'll try and progress into the Hell stages. I do not believe that we will be able to get past this easily because they are a lot stronger. Unless the damage break doesn't land, then yeah, we're kind of screwed, right? See there, now the runs are becoming a little bit more difficult. So hopefully just put them all to sleep. which means now our gear needs to be better. It needs to actually be picked up. There's a turn, a cooldown. We'll drop that. He doesn't go to sleep. We'll see his turn meter, that's fine. We'll see his turn meter again. We're not gonna use the ulti here, we'll keep it for the next wave. So we'll just A1 across the board just to kind of keep everything else for the next turn. Because hopefully going into the next turn we should be able to land everything without dying, basically. So we'll put him to sleep, that's fine. We'll buff and then we'll put invisibility on Dinah, which is okay. We'll damage break them. And once it gets to a Mocha's turn, we should be okay. Or not. That was our Lily that died, which is bad. Dinah died as well. Hopefully put everyone to sleep. Okay. We have one more turn before the healing kicks in. Okay, that's fine. Ulti? We should have an alt open. And then yeah, there we go. So we'll place the healing effect on her, just to heal her up a bit. And then put him to sleep. Yo brother, thanks for the subscription. Hope you like the stream. And welcome. Oof, this is bad. I think I'm going to lose this run. Yeah, I'm pretty much losing this run. Let's have a look. Just give me a moment. Recent events. Okay, cool. So I'm just gonna do another run of this because I need the books and I need the silver to go with it. So obviously we lost that run because of them being stronger. So we will need to look at our gear. Look at currently why the gear is, or why we're losing that run, right? And then also, again, thanks for the subscription. Hope you enjoy the stream. Welcome to the stream. If it's your first time in the stream, say hi. We are streaming Etheria. We're probably going to be going for quite some time, and we'll just pop over from there. All right. So it seems to be that there's some kind of issues with if it's not Twitch or the, I'm not sure if it's Twitch or the actual stream element system, but there is some issues going forward with some of the things, and it's currently actually very irritating to know that you're streaming and then some of your stuff is giving issues. Um, no, love, I'm not gonna summon now. I'm not even at 100 yet. I want to be at 100 before I summon. That's the goal here. I want to be at 100 before I summon, and I'm not gonna use my gems, so don't even think about going there. So we can't take on Nightmare Theory Doki Doki just yet, because I need to look at my gear. So let's have a look if I can do Termaton Nightmare Theory, and see if we can actually do something there. Because I think the main one for main character for me will be Ditting to be used before we actually go on. So we'll just follow all of this. And then we'll attempt to move on to the hell stages as well. So she comes out. I'll add her. Are we using Freya though? Because I don't have any other healer as yet other than Sanya, but I don't want to use Sanya. So let's see. Who's first? So yeah, you'll attack first, then Termaton will practically kill all our units. That thing should have not gone first, for obvious reasons, because he needs the buffs. So hopefully that puts us in a better position. That's bloody arm, right? No, I don't have Ling Lao on this account yet. I still need to do the 7-day thing finished. I'm waiting for the server reset to get the final pieces. And there the bastard dies. Okay, so that's definitely not going to work. So thinking on what do we do, because obviously he's green. Ramoka would be neutral. So I guess maybe. It's a tough decision if you're early on in the game and you didn't really progress anything. Hey, there your chat works now. Ha ha ha. So let's do this. But obviously, as you can see, speed is a problem because they are going first all the time and I need to be faster at all times, basically. I don't need the thing to go first though, because that is not the point of this. The thing really needs to be like after everything, after the fact. Ooh, they are squishy. He's gonna attack again. Okay, so this is a failed attempt, alright. So we need to look at gear, we need to look at why it's not working properly. But we don't have the silver capital investment for it. Okay. That's pretty much just what we are looking at. And we need to get to level 35 as well before we can continue. So I will be doing other things as well. Amber Track is one of the things that I'm going to do. How are we looking at? Maybe if I do Amber Track, I should be able to pick up some more summons there. I mean, we are 6 away from 100, so yeah, we're nearly there. Or maybe I can pick up a few in the shop. If I do have stuff with us. So no, I don't. Oh, I do. There we go. I'll just use that. That's okay. Literally one more. We need one more for the 100 summons to do the actual thing, right? So we'll go look at some of the events. Let's look at the Chakuring event. Do we have anything here? No, we don't. It's all sold out. Woohoo! We're not gonna get it. So, hyperlink charter. What is next on the list? The easiest is this. Okay, so we need to do this, and we need to get to Whitney. So let's just run through Victor quickly. Okay, well, yeah, we're gonna get a summoning ticket, right? So we should be able to do the 100 summons just now, so that we can get our live reaction. And I actually want to make some clips out of this, out of the live reaction. Alright, nice. Finish off Nightmare quickly. Alright, so we've got to 100 summons. I'll take on Whitney just now. So here we go. So what are we hoping for? We've got 2 free ones as well before we actually get into that. So what are we hoping for? We're hoping to get a Kloss, we're hoping to get a Ziada, and we're hoping to get a Messiah. So hopefully we'll get multiple SSRs and not just get shafted and gonna hit to putty like I was before. But my previous summons I was actually very lucky. So let's start off with the ones. Yeah, this is definitely an Andrew. Another Andrew. Why are they giving me Andrew? Seriously. Okay, here we go. The first 10. What are we getting? We're getting purple. Obviously, we're getting purple. It's the first 10. Yeah. Don't want to. Second 10. Gold? Ah. Okay, we got Chiaki the Echo. Nice. She will help me with the Doki Doki runs. So that would be nice. There's the gold. There's the gold. What are we getting? What are we getting? It's the last one. Hey yo, Mio, let's go. Nice. Mio can also help us with Doki Doki, especially with the Hell team. So that's nice. Pretty much cool beans. Okay, I'll settle for this. I'll settle for Mio anytime. 70 pools left, which means we are guaranteed one more SSR. I think. Yeah, if we don't get shafted. Let's see. Okay, we've got a Viper. Dorothy. That was 20 after the first after the SSR, so let's see gold. We want to see gold. Okay, Valerian. I can max up my Valerian, nice. Are they now gonna push me all the way to putty? Okay, I mean Kazuyo dupe was nice because I'm gonna need the Kazuyo dupe. They're pushing me all the way to city, to the putty, all the way to the putty. Gold. They're not even giving me great stuff in terms of SR units, eh? There's gold. There's gold. Let's see what we get. Will it be 2 though? That's an Andrew. That's a grey dupe, nice. Please give me Messiah or Kloss. It's a Rahu, nice. I can use a Rahu, nice. I was gonna say no to this. I'm not excited for it, to be honest, but I'm not gonna say no to it. I can use him. And then there's one more 10 pool, but obviously we're on our putty, so do we use it? Don't we use it? Do we use it somewhere else? Do we try and go for a Holden with only 10 summons? It's okay. We'll drop the 10. We'll drop the 10. Cool, and that's it for our summons. We got okay-ish units. I'd say we've got Mio, and then we've got Rahu. I don't personally have Rahu on my main, so I can possibly invest into him here and just see what he can achieve. But we now definitely need to hop into No, I'm not going to use my gems to do one more. No, because then my fingers are going to start itching and then I want to do more. I actually want to keep my gems intact. Okay, so let's have a look here. Ow. Okay, so Valerian is nearly maxed out. And then we'll look at her abilities. I think that's fine. We don't really need to worry about that for now. More the skill 2 than the skill 1. Because we can increase the threshold of the HP, right? I need to get this done so that we can actually progress this, because I need to get him maxed out. Like seriously maxed out. His skill 2 I will need to get maxed out. I first want to finish his skill 1, actually skill 3, before I do that. That's all that's on the the priority list, right? The same with her, we don't really need to because we're not doing damage with her, we're just using her for debuffing. Kazuya is definitely one that we invest in all the time, right? So I definitely want to take her up to about 45. And now my fingers are going to start clicking. So we'll do a lot more investigations now just to start building more of this. And then we'll look at gear and all of that just now. Now, obviously, we need to invest into the skill 3. We need to invest into the skill 2. But I think the skill 3 is the first one to invest into because you get the attack down on the level 3. And then you get the slumber, which goes up to 45%. And then it also reduces a skill cooldown by 1 turn. So we'll invest into that as well, and then we'll just look at her gear because her gear at the moment sucks. We want it to be full speed with effect accuracy, obviously, so it can always land the slumber. So what I'll do is I'll go investigations for now, and I'll just continuously grind that out while we're busy working on the other things. So one of the things that we need to do is to upskill or upgrade our Ditting's gear, because he is currently, you know, Ramoka, they are currently our main damage dealers. She's okay for now. I mean, I can run with her like that. We definitely need to look at new shells. And then with him, I think we can start upgrading his gear to newer things because we need to get his crit rate up. We need to get the crit damage up. And just the overall general attack source we need to get up. And we are running Harvest and Onslaught, so we can do both, right? Which gives us an additional 10%, which is only one piece of gear. So if we look at it and we go Harvest, we've got an outstanding gear which gives us crit rate. And well, here's a crit rate and attack bonus, which is eerily close to the one that we have currently. So we'll upgrade this. We're not getting the crit damage, which is sad. And it rolled into the wrong stats. It rolled once into crit rate and then double into effect accuracy, which we don't really need. But it's okay. And then now we'll look at Onslaught. And here we've got, again, this is a good crit rate piece because it rolled into like 4. There's only crit damage. There's also just crit damage. Yes, crit rate with no crit damage. And there we go. That's what we want. So let's roll this. It rolled into crit rate, which is nice. We want that. It rolled into attack, which is okay. Not too bad. Into crit rate again. Nice. Can we roll into crit damage on the last one? Nope. It rolled into defense, but it's okay. We're happy with a crit rate roll. And my silver is gonna disappear fairly quickly. Here's another one with crit rate, so that's fine. Can we roll into crit rate? It rolls into attack, which is okay. And it rolled into crit rate on the last, so that's nice. That's decent. Now what we're looking for is, again, the same stats, more or less. And we just want to switch this one out for a better piece. But we don't have the silver capital inlay, right? So now we are already up to 2000 attack, which is a lot more than what he was earlier. So we'll do inventory. Let's look at our modules. There's a few unique ones there, so we can get rid of that. We're still using the epic ones, so we can't really get rid of all the epic ones. But if we go through them like one by one, especially these ones, if they don't have the bonus stats on it, then I don't want them. Like this one can go. That's fine, that can stay. That one can go because I don't want a flat stat, I want a bonus stat. See, the thing with this is epic pieces are not bad at all. You can still use them like pretty well to progress into the game, but later on you would need to upgrade, obviously. And it does take a lot of silver investment, Etheria coin investment to actually get those things done, right? Like that can go. That can go. Like we should effectively be able to, once we now finish the Teramaton, and we should be able to effectively to grind it as well. So it will probably be a lot like inconsistent, but we should be able to grind it. Alrighty. Okay, so let's have a look now. So at the thing, we wanted to swap this one out for a better piece. So we're going to go onslaught, and then we're going to go to attributes. We say crit rate, and we see what we have. So we have an outstanding piece here, which will drain all the silver, like all of it. And Leon still has gear on her. I didn't even know. Crit damage. No crit damage. Okay. That's okay. So I'm losing out on 4 crit damage, but I'm gaining more crit rate, so it's okay. Crit damage piece, crit attack, attack bonus piece. I can do double attack bonus and leave out the or more crit rates. Like I can do a, because I need to slow him down too as well, right? So if I go crit damage, we don't have for onslaught, So, question is, do we have in harvest? Yeah, we do. And there's one that's already not crit damage, man, crit rates, sorry. So there's no crit rates. We've got no crit rate pieces, so this will have to do up until such a time when we actually get more crit. Maybe I should put instead of crit damage another attack piece, because we want more crit rate over crit damage, but it also is okay. So let's see if we go onslaught and we make the attack bonus main stat. So we're going to be losing out on speed, which is a good thing because I don't want him to go first. And I should push out, yep, like 2-3. That is fine for now with 4 harvest and a full onslaught, so that is okay. He is going to be a bit squishy, but that's also fine. I'll keep that for now. I'm not gonna invest into skill 2 just yet. And then on, I think I saw it here. Yeah. We barely use her anymore, so I don't know why we still have her here. Basically, I don't think. Yeah, I've already reset her, so I don't have anything. But we can keep that gear there for now. Then I think we can do. Okay, I am missing. Yeah. So we'll do that. And now we're going to go take on the Teramaton. Because now we're going to be running double sustain. So I'll take out. She needs to stay. I'll take out Lily. It's not a good idea, but I ran the Sanya. Actually, I should have taken out Ramoka. Yeah, I should have taken out Ramoka. Yeah, she doesn't really do much for me here. So then we can run the Lily again. Because we need the skill up, right? The buff. We need the buff from her to push out the thing up a little bit more. So there we go. We've got the defense down. I needed Lily to be faster, so we'll definitely have to look at Lily. Then we'll run the. Yep, we just need some heals. We'll run. The double sustain in the early game is quite good, depending on who you have as sustainers. I would want Ling Lao, obviously. That's because of utility. Next turn we should do pretty decent amount of damage again. Top plays the Songha. I don't really want Valerian to lose that. So yeah, so we need Lily to be faster. So I'm going to stop this battle, and then we'll look at Lily's gear. Because we need Lily to be faster than the Ting.
この怪力行くせ
So he's currently at like 154 speed, and I need her to be.
こちらはビデオさん
She's on 153. Like seriously?
仲間ですよ
Um. Hmm. Okay. Let's have a look. So what we're running in terms of shells, we're running that. Got the shadow dash, which increased that. I honestly don't want to invest into like that. Do we have any other? Oh, we've got a black flag we can use. No decent black flags though. I think we need to push her the speed up a bit. Currently on 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4 plus the 3 on 4 there. Yeah, we've got no good pieces for her. So that's an HP bonus piece. That's another HP bonus. Let's see if we can replace those. We've got 2. We can at least bring it up to 8. So 2, 4, 6. That's that one is 8, and then we've got 2, 4, 6 on wall springs, which is not good. This is not good. This is definitely not good. So we'll do a full speed set maybe. So we'll do Swift Rush, and then we're looking for HP bonus, which we don't have, and we don't have the silver inlay for it. So we need to just find a way to give her more speed. Because we need to land 2 more pieces at least. That will help. In there. There's more speed there. Two, 4, 6, 8. So we definitely on more speed now, but we on lowered health. So that's fine for now. I just want the speed out of Lily. Yes. So Lily will be faster. We'll give it to Dinah. Dinah will then. Yes, and now the thing should make more sense. Yes. Now the thing makes a lot more sense. I don't want it to die. And then we'll place the HQ again. You take more damage,
準備できました。やめて。
heal some more.
どれにする？
この剣。
I just want to steal your turn meters, that's all.
成長を感じます。みんな大
You
丈
should
夫？
be healed.
ああ、
そろそろ血を流
Yes.
す。これで逃げ道がなくなったな。準備できました。やめて。みんな大丈夫？じゃあ。
Yeah, we'll put the invincibility on Lily. Because you most likely target her. Yep.
最悪だ。
And now they're just gonna continue to do that. And that's where the
みんなの力になりたい。
that comes in. So with Teramaton, the longer you take, the more he attacks, basically. And it's fucking irritating. Like seriously, it is. Um
この怪力抑制リングをつけて。
武器は大切な人を守るため。
so definitely this is not an option. She's not an option
小鳥たち
because
が
I
支え
don't have the
て
gear
ますわ。
capacity to run her. Basically, nor do I have the capital investment to actually invest into her.
私を怒らせたら
She's nice in Doki Doki to steal the turn meters alongside him
僕の顔。
to actually push the turn meter back as well. I mean, I could probably run her in Teramaton as well.
もうスケジュールはぎっしり。
Let's have a look at Teramaton. If we look at the Nightmare teams, look at the recent clears. So we pretty much see the team that we just used, well, excluding Leon and Freya. Makes it a very much longer run. I do not have a Beyond on this account. Otherwise I would. This is Mia, that's here, not Mio. So, but the key to it is definitely speed, right? So we need to obviously farm speed, which I probably should do. And just farm a bit of speed here before progressing onto the Nightmare queue, because the server will be resetting in about 20 minutes. So let's have a look. Question is, can we actually auto this now that we've made some changes?
行きます。
Because here you would have Mio in her place, Lily with a speed buff, which constantly just puts her on cycling through her stuff. So basically infinite sleep team. Pushes Remoka to the front. It shouldn't have been the case. Dinah should have gone first.
違反行為は全て取り締まる。たまには白チュームに浸るのも悪くないですわ。キャンディー準備完了。よーし、火力全開。よろしい、いただくぞ。
Yep, she'll die, that's not a problem. I mean, we can still do it. Because we practically just need Remoka and Kazuyo, right? She speeds them up. Mocha attacks. Kazuo will die. We just need Ramoka to get to a next turn. And then the Lily dies. Yeah, that's pretty much just no. So on manual it would work, but because of the speed, it needs to be speed tuned, to be fair. So I think we'll do. Okay, we need to get to level 35, so we'll do one more of this. And then we'll start pushing into gear again. Because if you look at it, just look at achievements, just collect. Our 7-day, this is all complete, yes. The Toki. And right now we need a lot of speed gear, so we might as well just farm speed gear.
いつでも作戦を開始できる。一緒に夢でも見ようか。やっぱりちょっとラミアさん。この剣を試そう。さあ、刮目するがいい。ダラダラしないで。違反行為は全て。
This is pretty much what it should be. That's what it should be.
よく寝なよ。たまには白チューブに浸るのも悪くないでしょ。私ならできるはず。そろそろ血を流す時だ。
We'll get attacked, more attacks.
見てなさい。よっ。
But this is obvious, this is why you need speed gear. So you can speed tune your team properly. And then stuff like this can happen. So you can definitely do it on manual. Auto is not a thing yet. They don't have the right team composition yet. So we'll just continue to go into this up until we get into the server reset. So I'll probably take like a quick 5 to 10 minute break before server reset, and then we'll come back and then we'll do the rest. Now, thank you. What is that? Or we have the buff, so we'll buff the Mocha again.
そろそろ血を流す時だ。見てなさい。違反行為。
So as you can see, the battles are very RNG. It's like literally as to like what happens at that moment. It's not predetermined that it will happen like that all the time. That's fine, we already won the battle, so it's okay. So no speed sit. No speed sit. Alright, so server reset will be live in about 10 minutes. I'll be taking a quick break. And then, yeah, once the server reset has happened, we can continue doing the rest. Because then there's some new things that you collect, and I can get some additional stuff. So, with that being said, again, thank you for everyone that's watching. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the subscription so far on YouTube, almost said Facebook, Twitch, and Kick. We are everywhere at the moment except for TikTok. If you haven't said hi yet and you are in the chat, say hi. If you haven't followed us, click that follow button. It's still free up until it's not free anymore. But yeah, it just helps us to grow and just to let us just build more content and create more content going forward. But I'm just gonna go on a quick 10-minute break. Enjoy some music, grab a cup of coffee, grab a cup of tea, grab a cup of water even if you want to, even a cup of soup. Enjoy some music, and I'll be back in 10 minutes. Right? Till then. All right, ladies and gentlemen. It seems that there is something that has come up and that I need to tend to. So, with that being said, I do apologize for having to cut the stream short. Um, yeah, I'll be back tomorrow at the same time, 8 p.m. SA SAST, so South African Central Time. Um, so yeah, South African Standard Time. Sorry. Um, so yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. Thanks everyone for joining me for this 2 hours that I've been online. Thanks for the follows, thanks for the subscriptions, all of that. And yeah, again, if you haven't followed the channel, make sure to click that follow button, ring that bell so that you can always be notified as to when I go online. Also, I am streaming live on Kick, YouTube, and Twitch. And I'm trying to reach my goals there. So it's a slow process, but it will happen. But yeah, only with your help. But anyway, I'm gonna head off. I'm gonna bounce, and then I will see you tomorrow at 8 p.m. sharp. Until then, cheers.